I'm going to go right into my poem, and I'm going to let the ancestors take over. And I just want you to hear what I have to say today. I hear the rain on my African brain. I hear the truth, and I feel their pain. I hear the rain on my African brain. I also know from where I came. I even know my African name. And the name I was named is not the same. I hear the rain on my African brain. My people was enslaved. They was enslaved, and as servants they were trained. Servants they were trained. They treated us like animals, like animals, like animals, but they needed us to be tamed. I was a fisherman, a farmer, and a doctor, and a father. What was their aim? To destroy a race of peaceful people for only dominance, stolen wealth, and fame. I hear the rain on my African brain. I hear the truth, and I feel their pain. Being black in America, you had nothing to gain, nothing to gain. Black lives didn't matter. Black lives didn't matter. Today is almost the same. Even in this rain, even in this rain. During the American Revolution, the Americans nor the British could feel our pain. We fought for both sides with nothing to gain. We were still enslaved, fighting to free white Americans in the cold, the snow, and the rain, boarding up the so-called masters' houses during the hurricane. We were still enslaved, fighting to free the white man from a white king. And for over 80 years more, the black man didn't get one thing. But they didn't let us read, but they did let us sing. I feel the rain on my African brain. I know the truth and I feel their pain. And still, no white man could feel our pain. These colonizers were so openly insane. An American government that we have free from a king is to blame. Because everything was done in the government's name. There was so much pain. Enslaved people were imported like cargo on trains, on cold trains and chains, on hot trains and chains, stuffed together in chains in pain, in chains on trains. All hope was drained, all hope was drained. If they tried to escape, they were whipped, beaten, raped, castrated, or hanged. Hanged by all white American gang, whose tactics were evil, cruel, and totally insane. They was told to keep us tame, to keep us trained, to keep us tame. They was told to keep us tame in the American government's name. The American government's name from which every focus of a session of slavery came. No, I'm not insane. No, I'm not insane. My mind has been retrained. My mind has been retrained, untamed. But still, I wouldn't want any white woman, man, or child to have gone through our pain. Enslaving any race of humans is totally insane, especially if hate is not your true name. The American government is still to blame, still to blame. I mean, what do you claim? What do you claim? Are you doing the same? Your life has been framed. Your life has been framed if you're still living in vain. Or are you like Donald Trump and his supporters, hoping for the same? That unremovable stain, that unremovable stain. Stay in your own lane. Stay in your own lane. Hate groups still think it's a game. They still think it's a game. And still living that life in that unremovable stain. Trump is feeling no one's pain. Trump is feeling no one's pain, hoping for the same. I hear the rain on my African brain. I know the truth, and I know their name. Trump, ICE, January 6 rioters, Mark Rubio, Ted Cruz, and the Fox News. Even after fighting America's 1776 war, the black man was treated worse than dogs, cattle. No one was saying Black Lives Matter. No one was saying Black Lives Matter. And if one did, it was only chatter. Because when the Klan had a hanging, still the white man, white women, and children gathered. It was a day that they all flattered. Today, black lives do matter. No more time for chatter, no need for chatter, no need for chatter. I hear the rain on my African brain. I hear the truth and I feel their pain. Thank you very much.
Powerful. Let's give the brother another hand. And I am a descendant, African descendant, and those that were enslaved, that's a small part of our history. And when I hear the atrocities and the things that my ancestors went through, I'm empowered. Because if they can survive the worst form of inhumanity, I have no excuse for failure. So thank you for that poetry.